So the other day, Finisec Longmore, I hope I said that right, wanted me to make a video where I show you all my PCs. And yeah, I can do that. So, hopefully you read this carefully because I'm just gonna show you all my PCs because I've got PCs and Macs and a lot for both. So if I would like give you all my computers in one video, it would just take, I don't know, 40 minutes and it would be boring. So I'm just gonna show you my PCs. We will start here with this main machine I have. This is my newest build. It's a 3.3 gigahertz Xeon with 16 gigs of RAM, an R9 280 SSD, 250 gigs, 2 terabyte hard drive, and another 2 terabyte, and another 1 terabyte. It's my main PC. That's all the main stuff, and it's running Windows 8.1. Now, you've already seen a couple of videos on this, so I won't go into detail, but it's a great damn system. Runs everything fine, fast as hell. Everything I need, way too much power, but you know, you can never have enough power in your computer. So yeah, this is my latest Xeon build. It's a Xeon E3, so it's a quad core. And yeah, I mean, this thing like renders in no time compared to the i7 I had before, which was still pretty good. Moving on with this is a 2011 Dell Westro. It's my laptop. It's a little too big, I can say that right away, but got this for a really good deal. It's got a, I think, 2.3 gigahertz quad-core i5 Sandy Bridge, so second gen. 5 gigs of RAM, kind of weird, I know, but yeah, just seemed to kind of came to this RAM configuration. Its weak point is only its hard drive and its graphics. It has these Intel HD graphics, which are not the best, and hard drive is kind of on its way out. It's a 500 gig, I think, Toshiba, and it shows problems. So I mean, it's not really the computer's fault, but because I put that in and, you know, was kind of fail. So I need to replace the hard drive on this. It still works, sort of, but it's like sometimes. So and when I run some tests, it does not pass. So this hard drive is yeah, on its way out. Runs Windows 10, by the way. Nevertheless, it's a great machine. I would just like to have it 17 inches, you know. I would just love to have like the same spec machine, maybe with a little better graphics in like a 13 or 15 inch machine version, but whatever, you can have everything, and it's a great computer, great quality machine. This here is my outgoing LAN Party PC. Yeah, it's not even that old yet, but it has got damn old hardware in it. It's AMD Athlon build. I swapped that in from a free Acer PC. It's an Athlon, whatever, an old 60. It's not. It's I think 64-bit though, but it's really slow. It's a dual core. I think 2.6 gigahertz, something like that. I put in 4 gigs of RAM, but it's still damn slow. It runs Linux in the meantime. Probably won't be changed, but Windows 7 on this is like, ugh, horrible. Whatever. Still a nice machine. You can totally use that for web browsing and stuff. That's no deal, but you know, for the games we play, it does cut it, but only with low settings, and you get the idea. It's yeah, not really a gaming machine. It has this crappy GeForce 210. Now, the games we used to play, like these really old ones, were great, fine, but now we kind of stepped up to little better ones. So, well, not better ones, you get the idea, better graphic-wise ones. So this machine doesn't really cut it, but yeah. Did I forget something? Hard drive is 120 gigabytes. So it's yeah, kind of small, but I mean, it works. So there you have it, the LAN Party machine. It's got this cheap ass Aerocool case, which is cheap and everything, but it gets the job done really fine. It doesn't even look that bad, so you can have worse, I think. This here is my little school machine. This is an Acer Aspire 1 D255E. Little netbook, you know, only for really basic stuff for writing and taking notes and browsing the web here and there, but not really that much more. It's got, what is it, Intel Atom N455, there you go, pretty specific, 1.6 gigahertz. I only upgraded the RAM from 1 to 2 gigs, and its hard drive, it's not 250 gigs, it's SSD with 120 gigs, so, you know, it's actually pretty fast. It runs, what is it, Xubuntu with, you know, XFC, little lightweight Linux there, works great. Little machine, you know, nothing special. Just a little netbook. Damn good battery life, though. Now, this thing here is my latest acquisition. This is a free Fujitsu Siemens. Ha! Another one, yeah. Some subscribers of me will know that I have a machine with Fujitsu, but it's not the greatest. Whatever. This is, whatever. Tower. Pentium 4. And this has the exact same CPU in it than my like my other Pentium 4, just a little slower. This is a 2.4 gigahertz, and the other one's a 2.6, but it's the exact same chip. So Northwood, I think, not really a great chip, you know, for today's standards. But I mean, it runs Windows XP and it's fine. It has an 80 gig hard drive, 512 megabytes of RAM. It's got this fancy card reader, floppy drive. As you can see, I just made a floppy there for Windows 95. It's got 2 optical drives. This one doesn't work, I think, or is it this one? One doesn't open. I think it's this one. Don't know the graphics of this, but they aren't the greatest. But yeah, it's a little Windows XP machine. I won't be changing that much on this system, but I mean, it works. Got it for free, so you know, that's the job. You've got his mouse within his keyboard, so yeah, hasn't been used a lot though actually, so just dirty and not really used a lot. So the monitor stands on the next machine we'll show you here. This is a Compact Desk Pro EN. It is a Pentium 3 machine, I think built in 2000, something like that, or 2001. It has almost 1 gigahertz, I think 900 something megahertz. In the meantime, now it has 320 megabytes of RAM, and it runs Ubuntu 7 and Windows 95. It's my little retro Windows machine. The Linux is just pretty much on there to swap data because I haven't got all the drivers working yet, and probably need to reinstall. But yeah, Windows 95 on a damn large 80 gig hard drive, which is insanely much for Windows 95, but I just happen to have this, so I think it's even 720 RPM, so kind of beast for, you know, Windows 95. I think this is the oldest chipset I own, actually, the Pentium 3. The iMac G3s are, well, maybe the same age, but it's one of the oldest anyways. It uses these Intel graphics, you know, the really, really crappy ones, but whatever, you know, what do you expect? A machine like that. Like the form factor of it, though. It's kind of small and, you know, little retro machine there. And back there, yeah, you can't see it at all, and I'm really sorry for that, but this is another Pentium 4. It runs, I think, again, Windows XP and some sort of Linux. I have no idea about RAM. And I have also no idea about graphics. I think just stock ones. Or no. It uses FX 5500 and hard drive. Does it even have a hard drive? Oh, it does have 160 gig. Yeah, hard drive. Not a beast system, and it's currently not really doing anything. So, it uses this Acer case. I gotta swap the hardware inside its Acer case because we previously had a really shitty one that, yeah, is now gone. Whatever. Another Pentium 4. Well, the Raspberry Pi counts as a PC too, I guess. This is the whatever model B plus. Not sure actually. With the 40 USBs, not the new one. The new one is way faster, way better, but this is the older one. So I think it's the B plus. Oh yes, and this truck is standing on the parts of the last PC. I won't be showing you these because you've seen it plenty of times. It's a Fujitsu V5535 laptop. It's just the main board. It's crappy, what is it, Intel Celeron running at 1.86 gigahertz, 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, no hard drive, crappy SAS Mirage graphics. So I don't even think it works properly anymore, but it's still there. Still a project machine. We'll do something crazy with this sometime. And yeah, this is the Fujitsu. So now you've seen all my PCs. I probably will do another all my Mac video as well. But for now, I thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.